Being a superhero sure is nice. I mean, I get free stuff most of the time, and brother, don't get me started on the ladies. I got the bitches lining up. And better yet, today I finally get my superhero name. Let's go see what it is. Let's see here. Bryn, Shuffy, Bread. Oh, and mine is... Oh, come on!
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms.
Before I get on to talking about the game in question, let me ask, what's a fighting game you loved as a child?
Hey, Vsauce.
Personally, being the dumb kid that I wasn't really into fighting games that much, considering all I played was Open Season and Ratatouille on my PS2. I know, I wasn't the most popular kid in school, but that's besides the point. Although I was never into those classic fighting games and FPS gun shooters, two games really stood out to me, and those games were Rampage and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I mean, I never owned the games, they were at my friend's house, and I played it whenever we were over, but still, they were my favorite. I don't know why, but seeing big monsters and my favorite Nintendo characters fight was really entertaining to me. My 7-year-old brain couldn't comprehend what it was about them that made me so intrigued, but it was something that I instantly fell in love with. This was also around the time I got introduced to anime, with such titles such as One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, and Sword Art Online. I mean, it wasn't all bad. I liked Asuna's titties, not gonna lie, it made me act up. And by God, age 7 to 12 was the time of my life. All I'll say is tons of hentai was watched. That's it. That's all I'll say. But besides the joke, I got introduced to such anime fighting games such as One Piece Burning Blood, One Piece Pirate Warriors, the whole series, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, Dragon Ball Budokai. I can't think of the fucking name, but those were the games that I fucking loved and I had on my PS2. But the thing about those anime fighting games, and Smash Bros. And Rampage, for instance, they were handcrafted with love and weren't skimping out on quality. And when I heard that a One Punch Man fighting game was coming out, starring Saitama and all the characters like Gino, Blizzard, and Moon Knight Rider, you knew I had to fucking pick it up because it's One Punch Man. And it's a fucking fighting game. What's not to love? So I bought it and I played it, and I'm gonna be giving my review on it. So here's my review on One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. If you guys don't know what One Punch Man is, it's sort of self-explanatory. It's a show about a guy who is a superhero who could kill things in one punch. And it's a satirical take on the shonen genre, which is, ironically, one of the best animes of all time. In the game, you play as your own rookie character that wants to be a hero, and you play alongside the storyline of the game, which is taken from the show, which is the same story. I don't know, it's an alternate universe type stuff, but you're with Saitama, and that's all that you need to get. As you play through, you meet tons of characters that you've seen in the show, even the small insignificant ones that you've seen in between episodes. It's a kind nod to the hardcore anime watchers, but still, it's kind of overbearing? I don't know. I seen what they were trying to do, but it wasn't really executed well, because besides that, this game doesn't really have anything going for it. From what I played, this is a fairly standard arena fighting game featuring the cast of One Punch Man. To be honest, I don't really have anything to compare to besides these two other anime fighting games, My Hero Academia 1's Justice and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And the way they executed that style of gameplay was god awful. The controls are all floaty and loose. The mechanics don't really reward skillful play so much as just picking a character with the highest stats. And you have to unlock every single character for online play by playing the painfully slow single-player campaign. It's very disappointing. Graphically, this game is about what can be expected, a cartoonish 3D take on the anime style from One Punch Man. The voice acting is fairly decent, and the soundtrack is also quite good, but gameplay, it's not groundbreaking. Tag team battles in a 1v1 setup with special moves, dodging, blocking, and a wide area to fight in, it's sort of repetitive. Don't get me wrong, I love repetitive games. Replayability is a big factor when I want to pick up a game, but this isn't a good repetitive, per se. As I said, it doesn't reward skillful play. You just pick the same characters over and over with the highest stats, and Saitama is really cheap. I mean, it's really interesting the way they made that mechanic, saying that you have to wait for Saitama to come out and you could kill the characters instantly. But other than that, it's not that good of a mechanic, to be honest. Character customization is a bit lacking right now, considering only a year ago Jump Force released a mildly decent, more in-depth character customization functions. Costumes, for the most part, are really uninspired. They're all decently passable, but they're bland at best. The game runs smooth enough, but on mouse and keyboard, it's borderline unplayable. If you're going to buy this game, which I recommend against, please, for the love of God, get a controller. You can't even switch the keybinds, which is one of the most essential things for fighting games on PC. You're stuck with this awkward moving controls with WASD, and right beside it, the hit and punching buttons, E, R, T, 1, and F and G, and you can't change them. They're stuck there. They got my hand looking like a fucking head crab out here.
I hope I get a girlfriend one day. Fingers crossed.
With a price tag of $79 Canadian, this game is beyond not worth it. Come on, if you're a fan of One Punch Man and it's a favorite for you, $80 might seem like a good investment, but other than that, this game has nothing going for it. One Punch Man is the only thing that's holding this game together. All in all, if you're looking for a One Punch Man fighting game, this game's for you. If you're looking for a good, solid 3D fighter, no, I'm sorry. This game's not for you. My final verdict, is this game playable? No, not really. Is this game fun? Not really either. I'd give this game a 4 out of 10. It's a One Punch Man fighting game with subpar controls. What's more to talk about? I know you're used to me saying good things about a game, but this game is just beyond bad. No, you should not buy One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. When making a game, you shouldn't skimp out on quality, even if you're dealing with an IP that everybody loves. Namco just really screwed the pooch on this one. This is a pretty big blow to the One Punch Man franchise, even after Season 2 with the horrible animation it was. Like, come on, like, look at it. It's just fucking gross. But besides the point, if you want a solid anime fighting game with characters that you love and adore, even JoJo characters, just pick up fucking Jump Force. It's 10 times more worth it than the shit you're gonna get with One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. Like, God, I'm sorry. Coming home after a long day of work or a long day of schoolwork and playing a video game is so rewarding. But playing this game, you're not going to get any rewards out of it. It's a terrible arena fighter. But to end it all off, here are some other games that I recommend you check out. My Hero Academia One's Justice, or One's Justice 2 coming out soon. What One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows does wrong, this game does right. It has all the My Hero Academia characters battling out for some reason. But it's actually good, and the controls are fine. I have it on Switch. Buy it. Or if you want to go for the more 2D aspect, there's Skullgirls or Dragon Ball FighterZ. They both remind me of the Street Fighter days on the Sega Genesis or the arcade cabinets that I used to play on at my local pizzeria. I don't know, but they're really good games and you should check them out. And oh my god, here's an old arena fighter that I used to play religiously. Power Stone from 1999. It's a PS2 game that was released for Japan, but they made some Western copies. It's really good. You should check it out. But anyways, that's all I have for today, and I'm Smeef, and I'll see you later. I actually really hate this One Punch Man game with a burning fucking passion.